guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be showing you guys how to make a super delicious and tender beef liver stew. I know a lot of people don't like liver because they either don't like the way it looks or they don't like the texture or the way it tastes. But liver is really a delicious thing if it's cooked correctly. Now today I will be sharing my recipe, and to get started, here are the ingredients I will be using. Here I have some liver that I went ahead and seasoned really well. And I'll show you guys what I used in just a few seconds. Here I'll be using some bell peppers, onions, some carrots and potatoes. I have tomatoes, garlic, green onions, thyme, black pepper, complete seasoning, sazon seasoning, chicken bouillon, brown sugar, and some tomato sauce. So to season the liver, first I went ahead and washed the liver really well with lemon juice and vinegar. You want to make sure you get rid of most of that blood that's inside of the liver. Then I have here some of my homemade green seasoning. Link will be in the description box. I have some oyster sauce. I'll be using some sazon seasoning, chicken bouillon, meat seasoning, complete seasoning, and some black pepper. So basically I just added all of these seasonings and the sauce to the liver, mix well, and I just set it aside to marinate for about 2 hours. Now my family don't eat this. They're afraid of the liver also. My daughter don't like the texture and my husband, he don't like it. So this is just for me. It's a small portion I'm cooking just for me, but if you want more you can double up on the ingredients, okay? And I will just let this marinate and then I'll show you guys the next step. So here in my preheated wok, I went in with some oil, and now I will add the liver. Now a lot of people don't know this, but liver is like shrimp or steak. The longer you cook it, the harder it gets, and it's easy to overcook your liver. So what I like to do is cook my liver for about 4 to 5 minutes. And then I remove it and I make the stew, and I add it back in later on when the stew is done, so that the liver will not be overcooked. It will cook all the way through and still be tender. Beef liver is different from chicken liver. It gets really hard when you overcook it. So 5 minutes in, this is how the liver is looking, and now we'll remove it. And we'll set it aside and we will start making the stew. Now I'll add my sugar and allow it to caramelize a bit. This will add color and sweetness to the dish. Next, add in the onions, peppers, tomatoes, and garlic. We will let them all go for about 2 minutes. Now add in the tomato sauce and let it do its thing for about 1 minute. So at this point, we'll now add our carrots and potatoes. Then we'll add the seasonings to flavor this up a bit. We want everything to marry and just absorb into those potatoes. So we will let them go for about 2 minutes before we add our liquid to this. Now we will go in with some hot water because you don't want to mess with the cooking temperature. You don't want to slow it down. So you want to add hot water here, just covering the potatoes a bit. And then we will add the thyme, and I want 2 hot peppers in here because I love my heat. And this is just for me, so I can go all out with my peppers. I'll add my peppers in, and then we will cover the lid and allow the potatoes to cook until they are tender. This should take no longer than 10 to 15 minutes. So 10 minutes in, we are now giving it a little stir and a little check. And what we'll do here is remove the thyme stems. They have already served their purpose, so there's no need to keep them in here. So I'll remove them, and then I'll cover the lid and allow this to continue cooking for an extra 5 minutes. So looks like our stew is ready. Our carrots and potatoes are tender. The sauce has thickened. So now we will add our liver back in here. We will turn the heat down to low so that the liver does not overcook, and we'll let it go for an extra 3 minutes so that the liver can absorb this yummy sauce and just marry with the stew. And then we'll be ready to serve. And finally, guys, the stew is now done. The last thing we will add here is our green onions. And that's it. That's how I make an absolutely delicious beef liver stew. I really do hope you guys give this recipe a try. Okay guys, so this is my version of a super delicious and tender beef liver stew. I will be enjoying this with some white rice, steamed broccoli, and some fried ripe plantains. I do hope you guys give this recipe a try, and if you enjoy my video, please guys give it a thumbs up, share it, leave a comment down below, and please don't forget to hit that subscribe button for me. I will be leaving all the ingredients and measurements down in my description box, and I will see you guys in my next video. Enjoy!